What is up, everybody? It's your boy Motzi here, and today I'm going to be bringing you some very exciting information. So we have the pre-previews, spoiler for the set for League of Villains, the My Hero Academia card game that is going to be coming out here soon, straight from Tim Free himself, the head designer of Jasco Games, and I cannot wait to get into this, so let's just do it. Good day to all you Universus fans out there. My name is Tim Free, and I'm the lead game designer here at Jasco Games. The design team always has a lot of fun working on new cards, but this set in particular has been a blast. Focusing on the bad guys is not a thing we get to do often. We're nearly ready to begin previewing the next expansion of the My Hero Academia CCG, but before we do, I wanted to give everyone some tidbits of what to expect over the coming weeks. Things you can expect to see in the League of Villains. This is the important stuff. Villains, of course. What would the League of Villains be without villains? A cycle of powerful actions for blocking, so I have to imagine this is going to be similar to cards we've seen in the past, kind of like Templar from the Universus side of the card game, old standard card. I might, if I'm feeling generous, post a screenshot of it in the video. 2 throwback reprints. That's interesting. We were just talking about, Templar from the Universe's side of things, and that would be a really interesting action to bring back, so I'm excited to see what those are. 4 never-before-playable characters to build your deck around. Interesting. So this means we're getting 4 new characters, at the very least, so that's going to be sick. An attack that searches your deck. Now, this is really interesting because I feel like this is a design space that they kind of shied away from since the Universus side of things. There's only 1 card in the game that actually searches your deck for a card, which I believe is it's not Symbol of Peace. It's God, the card is escaping me. I'll have it on screen. Multiple rare attacks with a check of 1. Now this is really interesting because normally when you see a 1 check, it's printed at ultra rare, so having a cycle of rare attacks that check 1s is very interesting, and we're going to have to see how they balance those, because obviously they have to be more powerful because they're 1 checks. The return of the 3 damage matters archetype. So this is something that we've seen a lot in the Universus side of things, not necessarily something that we've seen a lot in MHA, aside from Uwabami, which hopefully this means that Uwabami is going to be getting some 6 support across all 3 of her symbols in this set. So, yeah. The first 2 difficulty attack printed for My Hero Academia. Okay, this is a little worrying, because depending on how they balance this is either going to be the most broken thing ever, or it's going to be very bad. And I think it's really hard to find an in-between for an attack that has that low of a difficulty, but we'll see. Revisiting counters as part of a character card. It's really interesting. We saw this with Shoji in the last set. He's kind of meh. He hasn't really done anything. We'll see what they do with this. Hopefully it's very interesting. A brand new keyword ability. Okay. Now this is really interesting because we haven't seen a new keyword ability in the game for a long time. I'm trying to remember the last time we actually got a new keyword ability. And it's slipping my mind, honestly, but this is very interesting, and we're going to have to see what they do with this because there's a lot of design space to be messed with for keywords in this game. Moving on to the game text on some cards in the League of Villains set. Enhanced Commit. If you have 5 or more different symbols on cards in your card pool, this attack gets +2 damage or -2 speed. Now this is really interesting, and this really feels like it's going to be on some kind of spam foundation. Not necessarily like a 0 diff, but maybe like a 1 diff. Because on a 2 diff, unless this has like another effect, this doesn't seem great. Obviously, having the ability to use it on offense and defense is important, but it does have a little bit of an opportunity cost as well, because you have to have 5 or more different symbols in your card pool. On to the next one. We have Deadlock, First Form, Commit, Destroy one rival foundation. So we know which card this is. This is the Toga 2 difficulty foundation that says enhance your your weapon attack adds to the momentum at the end phase, and then Deadlock, First Form, Commit, Destroy one rival foundation. Unless this is also printed on another card in the set. Seems like a very interesting ad considering we already know what it does. Response, flip. After your rival adds a card to their momentum, they build it face down committed. Then they add one ready foundation to their hand, then add one card from their hand to their momentum. Interesting. So, basically, you give your opponent a committed foundation and debuild one of their ready foundations of their choice? That's really weird. Wow, that's really weird. This is like one of the most interesting card effects I think this game might have ever seen. It's very wordy, for sure. And it does accomplish a bit. I don't know if I can say it accomplishes a whole lot, because it does just debuild your opponent a ready foundation, which, hey, that can be really strong, especially on defense. Enhance, remove, discard one card. Your rival cannot play or block with action cards during this attack. So this is something that honestly has been a long time coming. I'm tired of seeing people block with their plus ultras, block my infinite speed attack with your plus ultra on a 5. It's so annoying. I'm glad that we finally have an answer to it. And it also makes sense with the amount of actions that they're going to be printing that have on-block effects in this set, because there is going to be a cycle of those. Character Enhance. Okay, so this is a specific character's card. Flip, remove one momentum, add one card from your discard pile to your momentum. Now this is interesting because this feels like... I'm trying to think of which character this could be. It feels like this is going to be like an all-for-one card, because, you know, all-for-one, like, messes around with his various quirks. You can kind of, like, utility, and this feels like a very utility enhance. Enhance, if this attack deals 3 or less damage, draw a card. That's probably on an attack. I can't imagine that's just on a foundation, especially considering it would be spammable. But a good ability for sure. We love attacks that can trip. If you have more health than your rival, this card gets -1 difficulty. Oh, interesting. So we have Dropkick Slicer as a card that gets cheaper as you start losing. But this is a card that kind of rewards you for being proactive and winning. I love that. Second Enhance. Remove. This attack gets +2 damage. If it has Taunt, draw one card and it gains Stun 1. Oh yeah, we get a Monoma card. Okay, so this has to be a Monoma card due to the fact that it not only references the Taunt keyword, but also is a second Enhance. Yeah, so because you have to use Monoma's Enhance first, assuming that your attack doesn't have Taunt, to give it Taunt and the damage, it needs to be a second Enhance. Response, flip. After your attack deals more than its printed damage, gain 3 health. That's a really, really good effect. Honestly, the game has been kind of missing some life gain tools aside from, like, Excited for Blood. At the very least, good life gain tools. Like, obviously, we saw mid-match advertisement, and that card is horrendous. But, yeah, hopefully this is a good card, whatever it is. Enhance. Build one card with a checked value of 6 from your card pool. Okay, so this has to be on an attack or an asset, I guess. Because I think on a foundation, this would be a little too powerful. Just as a spammable, hey, I blocked with this card, build it. Yeah, this probably has to be an attack. Some keyword combinations in League of Villains. EX2 Tech Weapon. That screams Toga to me. I feel like it's probably going to be like a Toga Rare or Toga Ultra Rare. Ranged Combo Action. Okay, now that's a very interesting combo requirement. Trying to figure out who that could possibly be, and I don't really know. But that's a very cool combo requirement. Ally Flash Weapon. Okay, we get more ally stuff. Hopefully it doesn't have the chaos symbol. Or maybe it does. I don't know. I just hope we don't give Tokoyami more crazy tools than he already has. Throw Combo. That's another interesting card, because normally throws aren't really seen as combo attacks, usually. They're just kind of, I'm going to hit you with this one big move, and then you'll take half damage regardless of what you do, unless you, like, wall cling or something, obviously. Kick Weapon. So, this feels like if we were going to get a spinner character card, this feels like it would be a spinner card, due to the fact that, you know, Stain's secret rare was a kick weapon, and, you know, he's kind of the biggest fan of Stain. He's a Stain stan, so to speak. It feels like that would definitely be his thing. And then that's the end of it. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek on what's to come with the League of Villains. Any idea what cards these could be? Be sure to comment your thoughts across our official social media channels and get ready for fun preview season, Timothy free. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. This has me so unbelievably hyped for the next set to come out. The HLC is less than a month away, and there's going to be a special world premiere there, so I imagine we're going to be getting some previews over the next few weeks that will kind of tell us what we're going to be working with for anyone that's going to be drafting the set or doing sealed for the set at the HLC. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. Go check out my socials. The link tree will be in the description. And, yeah, go check out my Patreon, for the most part, just so we can get some coaching going. Honestly, I would love to see some of you guys come and get my coaching so I can help make everyone a better player through the community. Thanks for watching. Sayonara. Matsu signing out.
Hey yo, it's your boy Matsu. Call me Go Beyond because I've always got you. Call me Tam because I card well. Call me Jacob, but there ain't no John, son. Call me Mister because, you know, I alliterate. Me and the boys, you know, we keep it on fun. So like, comment, share, subscribe because this rhyme is done.